Hello and welcome to this introduction and instruction video of self-assessment tool number 2 on the topic of food safety governance. During the introduction video, we already introduced the concept of drivers of change for the emergence of food safety risks, which are linked to the external, complex and dynamic environment of FBOs. These drivers can cause potential food safety shocks, which may impact decision-making, but even food safety management within companies. This second tool is about the actions or responses to food safety shocks. Linked to these actions, we already introduced the model of resilience because we can respond before, during and after a food safety shock. Self-assessment tool 2 focuses on the response part of the Diepsteer model. The response are the managerial and organizational actions taken by, for example, an FBO to anticipate on, cope with and adapt to changes in the external business environment and derived food safety shocks. So, in comparison with the first tool, the focus of the second tool are the strategies of food businesses when dealing with food safety shocks arising from the dynamic external environment. Drivers are formulated in a neutral way. For example, we have climate change and can bring both threats and opportunities. Regarding the threats, drivers can cause a specific pressure on food safety. These pressures caused by drivers are the starting point of this second self-assessment tool. Pressures influence food safety and suddenly cause changing levels of microbiological contamination, growth or survival, specifically of human pathogens or undesired microorganisms. From previous research, we saw that there are 5 general pressures to food safety caused by drivers, no matter the driver causing the pressure. These 5 generic drivers are changes in the quality of raw materials, changes in storage and distribution, changes in product formulation or design, changes in food processing technologies or parameters, including packaging, and changes in stakeholder requirements. These stakeholders can be of different kinds, such as consumers, legislators, inspectors, auditors, and so on. So to repeat, the scope of this self-assessment tool number 2 is microbiological food safety. We are not looking at chemical food safety or allergens, for example. And we are looking at food safety shocks. So we are not looking to long-term innovations caused by potential drivers of change. In the second self-assessment tool, you can do a self-assessment of first the effect of the pressures. Are you experiencing a specific pressure in your organization? For example, are you noticing a changing quality of raw materials? If yes, how are you responding to this? Are you taking actions before, during, and after this? For each pressure, 3 answering fields will be provided. In the first answering field, you can think about your response strategies before sudden events. In the second answering field, you can think about your response strategies during sudden events. And in the third answering field, you can think about your response strategies after sudden events. So, to wrap up, self-assessment tool 2 starts from the pressure perspective and assesses the responses of your organization to the pressure. This is important to build preparedness, anticipation, and being ready to deal with the changing environment we are now in. FBOs can significantly benefit from the self-assessment to build their resilience, but also sector associations and food safety authorities should consider this self-assessment. Who should take up which part of the response in the chain? Who should do what? In the second video, we will demonstrate previous results of the self-assessment tool 2 via a case study showing the response strategies taken by companies within the Belgian food producing industry.